a lot of food.
That's a lot of food.
It's a lot of good food, I'm sure. 'Cause I haven't been to this location, but I've been to the other one. It's closed now. They started off in a little
The
tiny,
little tiny one. She
like
said,
12 by 12
yeah.
in the parking lot of the bank that we use downtown. They were taco bros, and they had a very limited menu. I mean, there's only so much you can cook in a little place like that. But now they're on Ming Avenue at the corner of Ming and McDonald across the street. It's just a little ways up from 58 Freeway to the west. But across from a McDonald's, right next to another very good taco shop. But this place is noisy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like going to a taco truck. You're out
Now,
there, and there is no indoor seating.
my favorite my favorite thing that ever happened with the little tiny original location. Okay, I had had stomach surgery and I was on liquids only. And so Les went to this little itty bitty taco shop in the parking lot of the bank that we went to. And he brought me a cup of their consomme, their broth. Oh my goodness, the best, richest beef flavor ever in the broth. And I will remember it forever because when I got down to the bottom of the broth, there's an eyeball floating in the bottom of the cup. And no, I just couldn't bring myself to eat an eyeball. Sorry. They may have great taste, but I'm passing on the eyeball.
No, I'm not going there.
Yeah, yeah, but the broth was bomb. It was good stuff.
Now,
Speaking of the broth,
speaking of
we have some.
the broth,
So what is
keep
this
the
one?
red onion trying to get away there.
Oh, I think that might be my
That's
keto.
the keto taco.
That's my keto taco.
This broth.
That broth is so
Supposed
good.
to dip things in it, but
Good as you remember?
oh my god, that is so good. It's hot. Be careful.
It's I just smelling it makes your mouth water. Mmm. Ooh, that's good stuff.
Got out my little survival sport here. It's a survival sport because it has a knife in it, and cat wanted to.
Yeah.
Always got to be somebody making noise.
So, whew, that's a hot taco here.
You're gonna be able to eat that
So,
like a taco?
so this is the keto taco, which is basically made with cheese, I think. Or is this the cauliflower
Cauliflower,
taco? This might be the
cauliflower
cauliflower
base.
taco. I'm just the cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Which sounds kind of disgusting, but
No,
when
it's
you're
good.
when you're doing the keto diet for a few years, you start getting creative and doing things with cauliflower and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Learn how to make it good.
They have this one which has a cauliflower crust, and the meat is well seasoned. Cilantro, onions.
Let me try a piece of that taco shell. There's cheese in there too. It's cheese and cauliflower.
I'm gonna dip mine in the broth.
It's not gonna fool anybody. Nobody's gonna think that's a corn tortilla,
No,
but it's good
it's got a completely
in its
different
own way.
texture, but it tastes good. Mhm. Oh, there we go.
Uh huh.
That's our quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Excuse me, I was trying to talk here.
My goodness, it's loud. Good thing we have microphones.
Chicken birria.
Chicken birria? That doesn't
I'm,
look like chicken.
no, it's. I think it. Nope, that's beef. I got chicken on something, didn't I?
Yeah, I think the chicken is on these. This is your combo plate with chicken.
Ah, okay. That's
This is
a lot of food.
that's a lot of food. Mm-hmm.
Think we'll be taking any home? We're gonna eat it
And
all here.
I think this one is the cheese keto version.
Is the who?
I think that one's the keto cheese version.
No, that's got beef in it.
Right. But I think it's the keto one. It's made
No,
with the
that's a
cheese
flour
crust.
tortilla.
Is it? Hmm.
Yeah, looks different when you put it on the flat top in the broth. They put the broth on the flat top and cook it. Makes for a good
This
tortilla.
isn't flour. This is all cheese. It's good.
Oh wow,
Mm, that's good. I'm gonna try and dip it in my broth.
that's a $12 quesadilla and worth every penny of it.
Man. Mm.
And it came with a cup of broth also.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that didn't is these tacos over here,
Wow.
which that's chicken.
Yeah, I knew you had
Those
ordered
are
some
chicken.
chicken. So cauliflower, cheese, and this is a corn tortilla chicken with 2 cups of this amazing consomme.
Even though it didn't come with broth,
You're gonna do it
it's getting
anyhow.
some.
You're going in. Now for beans, you had a choice of whole beans or refried. So you opted for the refried.
I got refried.
Drop this in here.
I figure they know how to refry some beans too with all the other good stuff they do.
Hmm. This actually has chopped cauliflower in with the chicken. This has got
That's a cauliflower taco.
This is cauliflower.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I thought so. I know I ordered something cauliflower,
Yeah,
and it's not the quesadilla.
yeah.
And it's got a cauliflower shell taco with
And
the beef in it.
this one has chopped cauliflower in it. You can see the cauliflower, little tiny chopped up florets in there. That's really interesting. But it's not vegetarian anymore because I dipped it in the beef broth. Mm.
Rice, beans.
It's got some jalapenos in there.
Okay, so let's try this again. This is not a chicken taco.
Nope, we were wrong.
Cauliflower taco with consomme.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Nobody's gonna mistake it for me.
No, but it's very good. It's
But
definitely we ruined the vegetarian of it though by dipping it in the broth.
that's okay. I don't care if it was it for them or not.
Mm-hmm.
But if a person doesn't want a lot of meat in their meal, they can come here and get a cauliflower taco, cauliflower burrito.
Yeah, I like that as an option. Motorcycles.
Just glad I don't live here.
Now, none of them are vegan because there's cheese and stuff in there. But you can get a really tasty, filling vegetarian meal here, and I really like that idea.
guacamole and sour cream.
Mmm,
It's good.
very good. That really adds to it. So this is my carne asada taco.
Carne asada with the cauliflower shell.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get a cauliflower shell taco stuffed with cauliflower,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be pretty close to vegetarian, but there's probably going to be something in the sauce that they cook it in or something.
Oh, thank you.
You'd have to take a really close look at it, ask the people in there. But if you're just trying to cut back on how much meat you're eating,
That would
this
work.
is the place to come and get
But
tacos.
if you're a vegetarian, it sounds like they can accommodate that for you. Now, another thing that really impressed me, I ordered unsweetened iced tea. I love iced tea. Good stuff. She went and she filled a cup and took a look at it and went, mm-mm, dumped it out. They swapped it out, so I got fresh iced tea. So she wanted the quality to be good. I appreciate that.
They care about what they're doing, obviously.
Yeah, and I can tell by the taste of it, this is nice, clean equipment. Now, we recently went to a restaurant that used to have really good iced tea. Last few times we were there, the iced tea was top notch. And then yesterday, oh, you could taste not only that the equipment wasn't clean, but it left like a biofilm in your mouth, which is gross. It's like a tallow coating, only worse. Does it taste bad? That's not the case with this. This is excellent.
Now, actually, the place that we went, I'm not going to name it right now, but we've done a review there and we talked about how good their iced tea was. Kat mentioned it to him last night. It seemed to be that they were starting to clean their equipment up when we left.
Yeah, they went and dumped it out right away.
We'll go back again soon
Try it again.
and try it again. And if it tastes like dirt again, we'll let you know. But if they've cleaned up their act,
Yeah.
we're not going to ding them for it.
Well,
There is so much food here. I don't know what to do
I
with it.
think part of the problem is that people who are not tea drinkers, they don't realize that if you're a tea drinker, you really notice those little differences in flavor. I mean, I don't know if coffee burns out your taste buds. I don't know. But I definitely appreciate it. And I notice when someone is a tea drinker because they take extra care with their equipment. This is so good.
Well, some places just, whether they eat it or drink it or not, if it's on the site, they're going to keep it spotless.
Yeah, because they take a lot of pride in what they do, which is the impression I get of Taco Brothers here. They are very proud of what they do. Oh, look at the grease on my hand.
It wouldn't be proper Birria. I'm still working on the pronunciation on that. I've been saying Birria for a long time.
And it's birria, which we
Birria.
learned yesterday at a taco truck in Independence, California, from one of their customers.
Hell of a place to learn how to pronounce the Spanish word. We got some salsa here.
I want to
I'm gonna
pronounce it
taste that.
correctly. Hmm.
I don't taste any jalapeno.
This is so rich and decadent with the cheese shell. Oh man, that's good stuff. Mm.
So we're gonna wrap this up.
Mm.
Birria,
Mm-hmm.
crispy cooked on both sides. Not crispy, it's soft, but
It's
it's been
brown,
put on the flat top in the sauce.
and that's good stuff.
Guacamole's good. Excuse me. The cauliflower taco is as good as a cauliflower taco is probably gonna get.
Yeah, it's very good.
I mean, you're you go into a cauliflower taco not expecting much,
Well,
but it's actually a good taco.
I didn't expect to even find a cauliflower taco at all.
I would
So
not in any way say that I would prefer it to any kind of meat.
no, but it's well done. It's quite tasty.
Yeah, they went out of their way to make a more vegetarian option for
The
people.
refried beans are really good. I don't know if they're vegetarian because usually refried beans are fried in lard.
If they're done right, when I make refried beans, I cook them in bacon fat.
And then we've got the carne asada taco, which has a cauliflower tortilla under it.
Which is done well.
And it's done very well. It's delicious. The carne asada is really good. The cauliflower taco, okay, the texture is a little different than a corn or certainly a flour tortilla, but I like it. I like it. It's a little bit thicker. If you are on a low carb diet, they got you. And the consomme, oh man, consomme's bomb. Good stuff. I like that we got 2 cups of it.
That is just it just screams beef. Beef.
Oh yeah. Well, and I suspect they stew it for hours. We know from my previous experience with the eyeball that they are making it from scratch because there
Yeah.
is not a single store bought one you're going to find anywhere where you're going to have the eyeball included.
I don't know of any place to buy that right there.
That's good.
Like to buy a large quantity of it. Now maybe
You could,
in the food service industry, it is out there,
I mean, you might be able to buy just some consomme from them and freeze it.
but that's not what these guys are doing. Uh-uh.
No, they're making this from scratch.
We got to work on consolidating this all down into
One
one or two
container.
boxes to go,
Yeah.
because there's no way we can eat. We just wanted to try a bunch of different things and let you know about it. So,
Well,
how
this,
many thumbs up are we giving this place?
oh my God.
As many as possible.
Yeah, all the thumbs.
Everything.
All the
Just
thumbs. Across the
there
board.
is no indoor seating, and the outdoor seating is noisy. It's going to be hot, cold. Right now, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it might be rainy, but they have umbrellas
They
if
have
it's
umbrellas.
rainy. Although it doesn't rain here very often. Didn't they write a song about that?
Bakersfield.
No,
Oh,
doesn't rain in Southern California.
it has. Yeah,
It,
I've
it
seen it.
in California it pretty much just rains in the winter.
But a lot of people don't consider Bakersfield to be in Southern California.
It's a little more central.
It's the bottom end of the Central Valley.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
all the thumbs up in the world,
Oh yeah.
and all of that, which the two of us ate a total of maybe a quarter of,
Not even.
$31,
Yeah.
and that's including sodas.
That's including beverages. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good deal.
Good deal, and it's supporting a local mom and pop business. Although
Absolutely.
I think pretty much most of the taco shops here in Bakersfield, and certainly the ones that we're choosing to review, are all little mom and pop family owned. We do want to support those. I'm going to put the cap on my delicious broth so I have it for
I was
later.
going to see if we could even consolidate that.
I don't think so.